create that loss.
Williams to throw on third. That's caught. This is Loveland. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down. I know it's early, Brock, but that felt kind of big. A lot of momentum generated from that turnover was about to disappear if they didn't convert.
Yeah, there actually is some pressure on this opening series to score. I know pressure's a privilege, but that turnover gave them some earlier momentum, but it won't just disappear if they'll fail to score. It will actually hit to that other sidelines.
It's an 8-yard pickup, and they're going to have 2nd and 2 next.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
They stay on the ground with Williams. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against him. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
3rd and 2, Williams. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
And they apparently don't want a field goal to start this game. They want 6. They're going for it. 4th down, Williams. And it's a turnover to begin their game. That's incomplete on 4th, and it's going to go over on downs.
I think this defense was resigned to giving up 3 points on the opening series. Instead, well, they got the chance to deny them anything, and boy, did they ever attack it.
They run it with Saquon Barkley. And he's going to be taken down right as he reaches that 20-yard line. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And that'll be good for a Philadelphia first down.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down to first down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offensive confidence.
Gets it ahead, has about 5 yards. Tackle made by a former Eagle. There's T.J. Edwards.
You know, Kate, it's plays like that. It's just kind of the meat and potatoes. Not going to make any highlight reel, but just the positive, efficient plays on the ground. You need to keep plays and drives alive.
This one's a little touch pass forward to his man coming across. And he'll cover up as they touch him down a few yards short of the first.
It's a gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 3.
To the line. Here's 3rd and 3. Shotgun snap for Hurts. And they can't connect on the 3rd down deep shot. Love the courage they had to try it, but it's incomplete, and now we've got 4th down. The Eagles are in punt formation. Rondale Moore on the return. Only needed once last week in the win, and he matches that total here. Takes it in at the 26. And he's brought down before the return gets far.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Some nice field position here. Bears getting set. 1st and 10. On play action, Williams. Hits his target, that's DJ Moore. And this one will get them into enemy territory. Hit and stop quickly. The catch moves him to the 48. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down.
And the Bears first down.
One play in, Brock, and his drive is already into enemy territory. Williams now on 1st and 10. This is going to be down to, looks like about the opposing 36 for their next snap. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
I think it's so easy for us up here in the booth or sitting on the couch watching at home wondering, hey, how do those guys fall for that misdirection? But on the field, that play happens so fast, and the execution so high for that offense to get a big-time run.
Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Flushed out of the pocket. Throw left side is hauled in by Loveland. And he gets down to the 24 before he stopped. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And it'll be 1st down Bears.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them on the route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. He'll work against the blitz. Screen here for Williams. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line.
Well, this is the type of game we've come to expect from him as a runner, toting the ball, but he's just as adept at turning the screen into the same kind of yardage, too.
Just a yard left to go on 2nd down. They pitch it out to him here. And his short game gets them a new set of downs.
Hey, I know the temptation is there. If I'm thinking it in the booth, I know that play caller is too. That could have been a chance to be aggressive. Not the case. Go get the 1st down like they did, and a new set of downs to work with.
1st down, and they go right back to it. And this give not as fruitful. They're on him quicker this time. He's not going to get back to the line of scrimmage. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
Now movement as somebody goes early. And for the first time today, we're going to hear from our officials. There was a blitz coming, and that got somebody to panic and jump early. It cost them 5 yards. So the false start backs him up 5. Here comes 2nd and long. Out of the gun, here's Williams. And he's taken down. So that's how our 1st quarter's going to end. So a little momentum boost there for the defense. We've finished 1 quarter in what's still a scoreless game. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the 2nd. We'll return to the link right after this. We're back and all set for the 2nd quarter. Bears football. They'll need a big play to continue a nice drive. It's 3rd and very long. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
You know what that route is called, right, Kate? OTB. Over the ball. And those are the ones you've got to hit. You've got to be able to play offense from the inside out. Got to find a completion right there.
Santos' kick is good. And that's going to give them their 1st points of the ball game.
A dependable kicker, man. That is a coach's best friend. Saves him so much stress to have a guy he can really trust to go out and hit it from that distance consistently. Because from that far out, no kick is a guarantee.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Starting from the 5. And he gets crunched by a big hit. Oh, man. Right at the 25 to end it. Philadelphia settled and ready. It's 1st and 10. Starting on the ground here with Barkley. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
It's been plays like that that have kept this game scoreless, and they can't execute. It will continue to do so.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down.
Going silver, ready? Hey!
Here he goes, third and long. He's got it deep downfield. It's a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles take a second quarter lead.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
Now Jake Elliott on to attempt the extra point. No problems on the extra point there. And the Eagles take a 4-point lead. The kick team out there for the Eagles, and this one is sent away. Ty Chandler to return. Things going well so far. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down.
The Bears take over first and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
First and 10 from the 32. Moore going to motion over right. Williams on first down. Short pass brought in. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line.
Ooh, he knew he was going to pay for throwing that. I knew it from up here in the booth watching that happen. But that's an experienced quarterback. If that first primary target isn't there, make sure you find your safety valve. And that got them some yards, so taking that shot, well, it was not for nothing.
Second and 3 now. On play action, here's Williams. Buying some time right. The right side hauled in by Komet. And he's brought down, but there's some laundry on the field. Chasing him down outside that pocket, but it looked pretty clear, Brock. He should have pulled up instead of making that hit anyway.
These defenders can't help themselves. All right, the QB's got red jerseys in practice, carried them in training camp, and when they get out of the pocket, and you know every one of these guys wants to lay a lick on them, they just don't have the control and discipline.
If you ever doubted he was a former QB. And they finally stop him, but not before he picked up 7 on that first down run.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Williams with a quick pass out wide. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
First down, Bears.
Up the gut they go with Williams. And he stopped after ripping off an 8-yard chunk. It's second down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
First down carry got him 9 yards. Here comes second and 1. Williams on the play action. Cut near the goal line. And he's going to be hauled down at the 2, and that sets up first and goal.
That wasn't going anywhere else on that play. It's one of the ones called specifically for the tight end because they know he's able to get a good release off that play action, and then he gets himself in space to do some damage.
They'll break the huddle and come up on first and goal. Williams from the gun. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears take a second quarter lead.
Touchdown, Chicago.
So, Brock, good work there to finish off the drive in the end zone and retake the lead.
You just get this feeling every once in a while in games, this sucker's going to be a back-and-forth football game. So what a great job offensively to jump out in front here in the first half of play.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Shipley now to return. Finds some space. He's past the 30. And a great run back has the offense just a touch shy of midfield to start this drive.
Hey, listen, I get it. I'm as guilty as anyone. So hyper-focused on offense and defense, often forgetting it's special teams in a play like that that can swing a game. What a great return now to start out on a short field. And you've got to believe all this offense is thinking is let's capitalize and find that end zone.
The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
First down. First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
No touch, no touch.
Hurts tucks it, starts running. He's still going at the 30. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. Give him 13 on that play. And that's good for an Eagles first down.
And just in case this offense didn't have enough to contend with, now you got to worry about a quarterback that could do what he just did. Tote the ball himself for a big run.
73, 73. 63. No touch.
On first and 10, it's Hurts. This one's going to hit the ground, incomplete. Looking for his running back there. Going to send him back to the drawing board now for second down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, well, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
After the incompletion, second and 10 from the 22.
Silver. No touch. Go silver, right? No touch.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. They were looking for him again, Brock, and for a moment, we thought he had another catch. But then that contact knocked the football from his hands.
Kind of become a victim of his own early success. Not too different, Kate, than a pass rusher that gets a sack. You know what happens? Got to slide to him, got to chip to him. You get a receiver that gets it going like this, you know more contact and more focus is coming his way.
Crowd left Yeti. There. Hey, 73. No touch.
On third down, it's Hurts. He's caught. He's got ground. And he's going to have enough for the first down. Not by much. He got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a first and goal.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about two things: separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks. That's the trust. And then they got to believe that that separation can create the big play down the field.
4 downs now to get in. Here's first and goal.
No touch.
Barkley. How about this? He can't even get past the line of scrimmage. No challenge for the end zone here. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
Another chance at it on second and goal, still from the 5.
No touch.
They go to him again. And he's going to be stopped short. They bring him down as he gets to the 3. He gets 2 on that run. That brings up third and goal.
Okay, this is going to be a fascinating call because defensively, you've stopped the run twice now, and I think you believe on that side, well, they got to put it in the air. But this is also where the offense could say, we got 2 more shots. Let's continue to pound the football. Can't wait to watch this one.
Third and goal. They need 3 yards here.
2 on left. Good. No touch.
Here's Hurts. It's a screen to Barkley. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles get some late points and the lead. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. No hesitation on that throw. He got the guy he wanted right away, and he got it to him for the touchdown.
You know, it's great, Kate, to drop plays and have all sorts of different options, but it's even better when you don't have to get to your second read. His first broke open just like they planned, and that's 6 in the end.
The kick team out there for the Eagles, and this one is sent away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Bears with some nice field position as they get set. 1st and 10. Working from the gun, Williams escapes the pocket. Now he takes it. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Oh, that just sucks the wind out of the defense. So demoralizing. So many guys do things the right way, only to see a quarterback evade the pressure and go get that first down anyway.
Williams to throw on first. Big strike here to Moore. And he's tackled downfield, but look back where that flag rests. Yep, we got a flag in the backfield. I don't think this one's going to stand. Double the distance to go after that holding call. It's now 1st and 20. Williams to throw. We've got a screen to the running back. Shoots away from one. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. The Bears decide to call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Offensive line. This is 2nd and 4. Pressure comes. Williams. Great run here. He's across the 35. And he's going to be taken down at the 28. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
Boy, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Brian Branch has it. The 40. At the 20. And this is going to be a pick 6. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
Gosh, I love that play on so many levels, Kate. Making the interception, already a terrific effort by everybody involved. But to put the cherry on top, to take it all the way back to the house, it required extra effort from everybody, and they get the job done.
One after added on by Elliott. And the Eagles drive their lead to 11. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. Chandler now on the return. He's got a lane up past the 30. Nice effort here. They're going to tackle him just shy of the 35.
Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
Just 25 seconds remaining as they get all set up for 1st down. After the pick, here's Williams. That'll be caught. Here's Ty Chandler. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. Timeout Chicago. It uses its seconds. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Hits him on the out route. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs. The Bears going to use their 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. 1st down, Williams. Rolling into enemy territory. And he's not going to be able to add anything to that catch. So give him progress across midfield there to the opposing 46. And they're going to get up to it and spike it. That's going to stop the clock. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. The kick team out there for the Eagles, and this one is sent away. Chandler now on the return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes 1st and 10. One play action. Williams. That throw finds Komet. And he crosses the sideline a yard or two beyond, it looks like the 30.
That's not a big completion on the stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Williams set to pass. Completed to his running back. And he's out of bounds just past, looks like the 40-yard line. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
So 1st down from the 41. Williams off the play fake. Rolling out to his left. They left him wide open. It's complete. And they've got to him just a step or two before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out. So 1st down from the 41. To the air yet again. Williams. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these, and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
No luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10. Now here's DeAndre Swift on the ground. No luck there. Ran that one right into traffic and went nowhere as a result. It's going to be 3rd down.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
Third and 10. Can this offense get it done? 3rd and long for him here. The left side is hauled in by Loveland. And that is a great stop to deny him the marker. It's going to be 4th down.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, you need to make a play in the open field. Keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
He's got it to his running back. And a massive hit at the end of that play. Oh, baby. But he hangs on through it. Still able to get that 1st down.
Play like this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball. Right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
All set now. 1st and 10. On play action, here's Williams. Bails out of the pocket quick. Throw caught at the 6. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
You know I love those chunk completions. They're so critical. Those chunk plays, they lead statistically so often to scoring. And then when you get it to a tight end and play action, it's just a little icing on the cake.
Williams with the sneak. And he won't get in. The daylight was there for just a second, but it closed just in time to keep him out. It's going to be 2nd and goal.
Oh, so aggravatingly close to a safety on that one right there, Kate. Just a matter of a foot, and they could have had some points on the board defensively.
Another chance to get that lone yard. Here's 2nd and goal. And Williams gonna run again. And he gets in, touchdown! The Bears cut into the lead coming out of halftime. Caleb Williams, the touchdown! My partner up here is pumping his fist after that one. That is how you run an option as a quarterback. Good read to hang on to it and do it himself.
Yeah, because I could never do that, not even close. But when the defense overplays and you run that option, you get that good 2-on-1, more times than not, they will commit to the more dangerous guy, the running back. But you leave a lane, this quarterback can do some damage as well.
Santos to kick off for Chicago.
Raleigh set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Shipley now to return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Shotgun snap for Hurts. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Ruben Hipple like the second with the pick. Well, Brock, they left the locker room in front. Great position to be in, right? But a shaky start to half number 2 with that interception right there.
We know that no lead in this league is safe ever, ever, ever. A 1-point lead, something that looks insurmountable. They all seemingly come down to the final possession anyway. And with a whole half of football left, you just can't give away too many possessions like that.
First play of the drive, and he takes it up. Williams hit, and that ball's out. And he's going to scoop up his own fumble, so the offense still in chase mode as they keep possession. It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7. Well, that is not how you make the most of an opportunity when your defense gives you the football back. But the good news is, Brock, at least they get another shot.
Yeah, when you're running on the field, you feel the joy of that defense, right? They just got you a possession. They're giving you an opportunity. And thankfully, they saved the day by at least jumping on the ball.
And all that for a single yard. What an effort to get what he could there. They got 2 yards there. That leaves them with 3rd down and 5.
What is it? Yes.
Out of the gun, here's Williams. That's complete to Sloan. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. So that, Brock, an important score here as they move out in front.
You know, Kate, this is the time of the game where fatigue starts to set in every once in a while. But that right there was a determined-looking drive. They were not going to be denied and able to score and take the lead.
Santos to kick off for Chicago.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Shipley now to return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
On the return, the Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Eagles getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. On the move, headed right. Got a man downfield, and Goddard has it. And he will take this down near the opposing 35-yard line.
I'm not sure, Kate. I'm not sure. You're not sure. Everyone in the building is not sure how you can lose the biggest eligible receiver on the field. That's exactly what the defense just did.
Down inside the 40 now with a first down following that last play.
No touch.
Hurts tucks it, starts running. And It'll be first and goal. Stop is made at the 5-yard line.
When they draw up these plays for the quarterback, these are the type of results they're expecting, Kate. Something that could tear a hole in the defense, move the chains, and just as importantly, and maybe most importantly, put a seed of doubt and thought into that defensive mind that the QB can run at any time.
Big play sets him up pretty here with first and goal from the 5.
Ready? 73. Go silver, ready?
From the red zone now. On the ground, game works for the touchdown. The Eagles take a third-quarter lead. Jalen Hurts with the touchdown. His third total score this game. Extra point up and good by Elliott. And the Eagles push their lead to 3. The kick team out there for the Eagles, and this one is sent away. Chandler now on the return. Making some progress here. Field flipping effort there as he's brought down on the opposite side of the 50.
Hey, listen, I get it. I'm as guilty as anyone. So hyper-focused on offense and defense, often forgetting it's special teams in a play like that that can swing a game. What a great return now to start out on a short field, and you've got to believe all this offense is thinking is let's capitalize and find that end zone.
Gonna start things off with a sweep. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
Hey, I love the jet sweep as much as anybody, Kate. It can be super effective, but here's the deal. Once you send that receiver in motion, well, you're doomed. Because if they bring an edge pressure or there's a blitz, there's really no stopping it. Because once that thing gets started, there's no audibling out of it.
First play of the drive lost a yard. Need to get it back and some change here. Second down. Williams from the gun. Connecting on the slant. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
These QBs make it look easy, but that requires such a large amount of body control when you throw it on the move. You got to be able to get the same accuracy you would if your feet are set. Sure takes a lot of repetition to make it look easy.
Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Here's Williams. Setting up the running back screen. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. We'll see what they come up with for third down in just a bit. We've reached the end of 3. The Bears have the ball, and they're going to need to score. They come in trailing. Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. Shotgun handoff now to Chandler. He gets the first and more inside the 15. And he takes this one in for a Chicago touchdown. The Bears take a 4th-quarter lead. Well, Brock, they were obviously more concerned with a pass that wasn't coming. Great decision to hand it off, and even better running to gallop all the way to the end zone.
Well, that's the way it's supposed to look, right from the playbook, right? That's why you run an RPO. That defense can't be right. You're playing pass, well, I'll hand it off, and my running back can do the damage.
That one right down the middle. And the Bears take a 4-point lead. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Shipley now to return. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Philadelphia settled and ready. It's 1st and 10. They'll start this one out with Barkley. And he'll bowl his way ahead for a 4-yard pickup.
That's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You can stick to the ground, you could throw beyond the sticks. It really creates some indecision now defensively.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6.
Hey, 73. Anyway, hey, easy, 63, bang. 63.
The Bears decide to call their first timeout. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. This is 2nd and 6 coming up. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Deep down the right sideline, it's his running back making the catch. And out of bounds he goes on that big pickup. They're inside the red zone now. One of the game's biggest plays right there as they get the markers reset.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
So a massive gain, and all of a sudden we've got 1st and 10 inside the red zone. Let's get to that wide complete. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Hey, Kate, you know this from covering the Seahawks, calling their preseason game. When Pete Carroll was there, if he said it once, he said it 100 times. Stay on top, stay on top, stay on top. You'll give up a short little out route like that, but just stay on top of the deep threat.
Oh, he taps it quick to the receiver coming across here. Not going to get an inch on this 2nd down play. Good job containing that run right at the line.
No gain on the play. It's 3rd down and 6.
3rd and 6 for them to figure out now.
Hey, let's go. Trimmer. Kyle up, Yeti. Hey, Silver.
Throw here, 3rd down. Forced out to his right. And he's got him that 1st down as he hits the deck safely. They're going to be looking at 1st and goal.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
Gotta think this is 4-down territory, Brock, as they come up here, 1st and goal. Trying to run it in, Connor. And he's in. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles take a 4th quarter lead. It's a James Conner touchdown. Missed to go up by a field goal here in the 4th. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Eagles push their lead to 3. The kick team out there for the Eagles, and this one is sent away. Moore with a return. This makes it up to the 25.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. Williams on the play action. Vacates quickly left side. Shovel pass complete. they're going to touch him down after a short pickup.
As soon as he starts to escape, Kate, you can almost see that gunslinger mentality come to life. It takes really perfect defense to hold up and keep him from finding something that'll go get that first down. They couldn't do it right there.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Working from the gun, Williams. He's got it to him yet again. That is caught. And he's tackled with a first down yardage.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
They've got first down here from the 36. Going left side, Williams with it. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on first down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, the casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Williams will look to throw. Completed over the middle. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line.
You know what I love about this? Never showing panic. When he leaves the pocket, look at his eyes. They continue to search downfield. They're never looking at the rush. Finding the open man downfield before running out of real estate.
3rd and 4 coming up now. Looking to throw. Dumped off to his running back. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. It's a pickup of 4 yards. And that'll be first down, Chicago.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
They'll give up the gut to Chandler. Still going past the 40. And he's going to get it down to the 18-yard line. It's a massive 35-yard pickup. First down.
That's another Bears first down. It's a gain of 35. First down, Chicago.
They'll stick with Chandler. And he works his way for a gain of 4.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
A draw now. This is Swift. They're backed up. Not a stop they could afford, Brock, as this one loses yards. Their dominance against his ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
Throwing now. And he's off the mark there. Too far behind him to adjust. That brings up 4th down.
Well, he went for it all right there. That was a highlight reel waiting to happen if he could connect. So good to get out of the pocket, keep the play alive, but even better defensively to force the incompletion.
Important moment as they turn to Cairo Santos. This from 35 yards away. Timeout Chicago. It uses its second. And they're still going to have 1 left at their disposal. So on fourth down, out is Cairo Santos for the Bears field goal. This from 35 yards away. Looking good, and it's through. And inside the final minute, they've tied this up.
It's such a confidence builder to a sideline, to an entire team, Kate, when you can rely and trust your kicker in these big moments. He tied it up, and now it's incumbent upon his defense to do their job.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Power squid kick is taken in. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. Eagles getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10. They'll go from the gun with Barkley. And he's going to have this up near the 40, just a little bit short of it. Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
Great. Set. 180. Out. Hey, 73.
Back to throw. Oh, my goodness, it's intercepted. Picked by T.J. Edwards.
Just how many times do these games at this level, Kate, come down to plays like this? In the end, you don't want to be the team making the mistakes. You want to be the one capitalizing on them. And now this offense has got a chance to do so.
Some nice field position here. Bears getting set. 1st and 10. Here he is to throw. Gets it to him on the screen. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
I know coordinator quarterback going to be upset with that 1st down because you call a screen on 1st, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, that defense creates a negative play and sets him back behind the sticks.
Dump off caught by his back. And he's brought down after a short gain. The Bears going to use their 3rd and final timeout. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Looking to throw it. Buys time, rolling right. This is brought in. Big gain here for Loveland. And he's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out. It's a 30-yard gain, Brock, so unsurprisingly, that gives him a 1st down.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You've got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
Santos on for the field goal. A 45-yard attempt.
Just a little too offline, and it clings off the run upright, no good. And barring a miracle, we're set up for overtime.
That's the life of an NFL kicker, a chance to be a hero, and unfortunately, he can't end this one. And now, well, now it's incumbent upon his teammates to pick him up and maybe give him that game-winning opportunity coming up in overtime.
Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Starting this drive with a design run. Powering his way forward a bit. Give him about 6 there to begin this drive. Well, Brock, 4 quarters couldn't decide a winner, and now we're set up for an exciting conclusion to this contest. Overtime is coming up next. And there's still something being celebrated by the fans, isn't it, Brock? A coin toss might not decide the game anymore here in overtime. Both sides guaranteed a possession now, even if the first team scores a touchdown. And if we're tied after those 2 series, it is next score wins. Now, hopefully this conclusion will be just as exciting as our opening 4 quarters. The kick is away here in overtime. Fielded at the 7. And this drive will start inside the 25. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. They'll begin with a quick completion to the right side. Inside the 45. And he's out of bounds, but what a great play there, Brock. He's got him into field goal range. They rip off a huge chunk of field as the downs reset.
Speed kills, baby. You better make that tackle right away on these receivers or you're going to get some serious yak. Those yards after catch just like that. Taking a short gain and turning it into an explosive play.
Hey, 73, 73. Go silver, ready? Tiger Hornet. Take motion. Don't touch it.
First down, a run with Barkley. Finds a big lane. He does it. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles just need 2 snaps to steal the lead. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. Elliott on now to attempt the point after. The extra point is good, and that's a big one. And now their defense just has to defend a 7-point lead here in overtime. The challenge has been laid down, partner. And it's time to see if they have an answer prepared as we're off again. Chandler now on the return. A decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
Their own 28-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Now it's his turn in overtime. Escapes the pocket. And that one falls incomplete. Oh, would have been a great catch. Still was a great effort. That brings up 2nd down.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket. Genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Williams thrown again here on 2nd down. That's more of the catch out left. And he's going to be brought down in enemy territory now at the 46. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
1st and 10 now from the 46. Out of the gun, here's Williams. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
All set to go now from the 35. Sticking in the air, it's Williams. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And they take him down right along the 30.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic. But it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
They'll try it left with Chandler. And 2nd down only works out for a yard.
It's a gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 3.
plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Williams from the gun. On target to Moore. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. They get an even 10 on that play. And it'll be 1st down Bears. All right, partner, well, I know they're not going to look ahead down there just yet, but let's you and I do that. In the red zone, they need the touchdown first, obviously, but after that, they're going to have a decision, right? Do you kick to tie and give the football back, or do you go for 2 in the victory?
I'm not dodging it, Kate, but that's honestly a great question. And I know this. That decision better have already been made. The best coaches, decision makers, we know this. They're play ahead, a series ahead, a possession ahead. That was a choice you made before you ever got the football.
And he'll get this inside the 10 to the 9.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, give your quarterback a chance.
Second down, looking for options. And he scores. It is a Chicago touchdown. The Bears trim the lead to 1. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the 4th quarter that could go either way.
Williams and the Bears getting set to try for 2.
The Bears will line up for the 2-point conversion.
All right, they're going to throw for it. And he can't connect with his man, so they tried for 2, but it doesn't work out. So beneath the chorus of Fly, Eagles Fly, it's a win for the Eagles. And there was no easing up. It took some white knuckling until the very end, but their defense carried that small lead through to the finish line as they escape with a victory. So that puts a bow on this one. For my partner Brock Heward and everyone involved on our crew, I'm Kate Scott signing off. This has been another presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Eagles are winners as we say so long from Philadelphia.
I give it all away. You're like my reason for life when my dreams seem so far away. You give me more than I don't face. I don't wanna go to war. You don't wanna give me peace. I can never leave you alone, even when I'm overseas. If I gotta do a show, you coming with me. Baby girl, you a prime time. I don't care if everybody see. Couple weeks I had to leave, now coming back off road. Tell me you love me, and tell me you love me.